Guys, so I know I'm pretty new to this, like making little fun videos and posting, so I have to get better at like my setup and recording. I'm figuring this out. But I did really want to share this and I was so excited. I've heard you've heard of this Kodak Charmera. It's like a charm camera. So they're supposed to be mini and they come in these fun blind boxes where you can collect all six. And they're supposed to have 4 photo frames and 7 photo filters. And again, they're like a keychain and you latch them onto your bag and you can just carry them with you where you go. That is a very bad frame. I am so sorry. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. I'm going to cut that out, I promise. So again, we have this 1987 Kodak Charmera. That's what the, well, it was inspired by, and that's what this is called. And so I ordered the whole box to do the blind boxes. So you're going to see me cut in and out while I open those up. They are actually going to be gifts for some people, but I went ahead and also ordered the SD cards. You do have to get these separately. So I'm going to be popping them into each camera and individually picking out who's getting which one. I obviously know I will get all of them based on the fact that that's what I paid for. There's supposed to be a 7th, I believe, like a mystery one. I don't know if I didn't get that box. I was just excited to get the 6. I'm personally hoping to get this white one for myself. And then these are for different individuals in my life. So this is the cameras. Let's open them up. I don't think I've ever actually put myself on the camera for these videos because it makes me uncomfy, but here are the cameras. There are 6 of them. I was just reading that it is supposed to be 6 in the box, but 7 styles, so you might get that mystery one. So it looks like, again, they're supposed to be the 7 photo filters and the 4 different frames that you can do. I want to, oh, here it is. So here is the picture of the 6 cameras that you can for sure get. And there's supposed to be a mystery one. And I believe when I looked it up online, the mystery is like a complete clear case camera, which is like very Y2K, right? Very early 90s coded. So again, I'm opening these up so that I can gift them to individuals. They're not going to get to just randomly pick a box and do blind boxes because I want to be able to put the SD cards and just have them ready for them to go. My plan is actually to put them into these really cute little gift bags I have prepared and gift them out that way. But just to show you what the first one looks like, and I will make sure all the pieces still go with each box, you get this little informational, here's your collection of cameras. Oh my gosh, and here is the surprise one. This is what we're aiming for. It's this clear one right here. If we end up getting it, I don't know, maybe I won't want the white one. Maybe I'll want the clear one because I get FOMO. There's this quick little keychain camera collection quick start guide it comes with, so they'll get that as well. And then you get this fun little charger, which is the USB to USB, and then you get the actual little chain that you hook into it right here. We got the blue one first, and again, really excited for that. I have my mini SDs that I'll be putting in there for each one. And you don't have to watch that, that's probably boring, but basically this little tiny SD card goes into this perfect little slot that tells you exactly how to insert it. Apparently not exactly, because I cannot figure this out. Oh, there we go. So the SD card is now in there. When they power this on and get started, they should be able to just get going with their cute new little camera. I am really excited to gift these. Because I've torn open the boxes, I will not be putting this back in the original box. I am going to be using this, put it in the bags that I got, and just having them ready for them to go. Obviously, if my ladies, because they're all my bridesmaids, if they want to switch them up, switch them around, that's entirely up to them. But this is the blue one. Let's see what else we get. Okay. So I went ahead and opened all of the boxes because I assumed nobody's going to want to watch me open all these different boxes, and I don't really know how to edit yet to like cut and stream through that really quickly. So we did get the black one. It's this one right here. It's really cute. It's cuter than I thought. I like how bright these colors are. It just says Kodak Charmera. I didn't get the mystery one. I'm a little disappointed. I was kind of hoping to be excited about that. I did get the red one as well. Again, these are some of the ones you can expect in the box. I already know who this one's going to. One of my ladies, one of my girls, my daughter, she is my maid of honor. She loves red and black, so she is going to get red. The black, I don't know, it doesn't seem as cute for her, so I'm gonna go with red. I think she'd really like it. Then we have another one, again, more vintage, like art on it, and that's super cute. It's this like white, colorful color. So it's got the colors, I mean, but it's also like a white. This is what I thought I was getting with the one I'm actually gonna keep because it's the design I like the most, but it's not what I expected, so it's a little bit more gray. This one's the yellow one. I will say I'm not a big fan of yellow, so I will not be keeping this for myself. But I do love that this one actually says 1987. I'm so corny, but like I love when things have years on them. It just feels very like retro. It gives me like vibes, right? So like I wanted to keep that, but I don't like the color. This is the one I am keeping, and this is actually not white. This is what I was talking about. This is more of a gray, a very light gray, so it's gonna be fine. I'm still gonna use it. I'm still gonna keep it. Doesn't say 1987 anywhere. Actually, the rest of them do not either. It is just the yellow one that says that, but they all have their SD cards inserted. They are all ready to go. Let me set up mine because I will be using that now, and I will show you in just a minute. Okay, there wasn't much to set up other than I put the SD card in. Like I said, the keychain itself was really easy to pop on. It's like one of those like necklace clips, and you just put it in through the little loop. I am charging it. How long could it possibly take? I don't know. I haven't read that yet, but apparently like it can't be that much. It's tiny. It's a tiny little device. So I have it connected to the charger. The one I got with it is still here, but I already had one plugged into the wall, so I just connected it. I did scan the Get Started guide, and again, it has a little picture of the camera you get, and on the back it has the scan code for you to get the information, your quick start guide. I went straight to it. I picked my language, and then it pops up the instructions right here, this online manual. It tells you how to get to know your camera, its features, which supports photo taking and video recording. I'm surprised about the video. I didn't read about that, so I just thought it did pictures. It is a camera. I should have known. I should have guessed that it would also do videos, but it's so small. I was like, no way. It does tell you that it uses a USB-C, needs a micro SD card. That's all done. It does JPEG for images. You know, it's not much to know. It just tells you what the buttons are. To power on, you long press the on and off button for 3 seconds, and to turn off the device, you do the same. It says that the indicator light will turn blue, and there is a tiny little dot you can probably see right there in red right now. That's what turns blue. Right now it's charging, so it is that red little spot. The indicator light essentially just turns off when you've turned it off. Taking photos. After you insert the memory card, please select the photo icon on the left hand side of the screen. It did show me a screen. Again, it's charging, but initially turned on, it did show me these tiny little images. It has buttons here so you can make your selections, and it tells you to click through the buttons. And then so you select that on the screen, you push those buttons again to get your filters or frames, then you hit the shutter button right at the top. That is your click and snap to take the picture or video. It tells you how many photos you can take in the upper right corner, it says, and because we have a 32 GB SD card, I'm guessing it's somewhere around like, I don't know, 1,000. Like, it's a tiny device. If all you're taking is photos, I'm gonna guess you can fit like around 1,000 photos. That's just my guess. I'm not tech savvy. I'm trying to figure this out with you guys. Don't hold me to that. The filters and frames, it shows me what those options look like. That's the part I'm trying to get to. I can't wait to like upload a photo to this that shows what some of the end results look like. And there is a playback. You can also set the date and time, and you can delete files. You can pick your language. You can do automatic shutdown, or it does automatic shutdown, especially if it believes the power is insufficient. You can reset. You can connect to your camera, and you can connect to an Android phone. I wonder if it's because, I mean, people say Androids are more adept to handle that, but I have an iPhone, so I'm wondering because of the USB-C if I can plug them in together still and still use it that way. So I'm gonna try that too and get back to you. I'll put that here. But in the meantime, I'm letting this bad boy charge, and I cannot wait to see what it does. Again, I have a handful of bridesmaids. There's not too many of them, but I ordered these for them for my 10-year vow renewal, because I want us to capture the moments together, and we're all a little bit older, and I thought, why not go retro? Why not have fun with it? Why not make it very cutesy in their gift bags? So this is just one of the items, but it's the item I am most excited about. Everything else is a little traditional, you know, like it's just got some fun little trinkets for them. But as far as this goes, this one's exciting. They get to keep, again, their little vintage collectible card. I'm going to be pinning this up in my office. And then you get the little blind box item chart here that tells you what you could get, and the special features on the camera. I'm really ready to get some retro vibes without having to use an app. Like, I want it to feel like it did back then when you actually carried your cameras around and were like snapping photos and waiting to develop the film, or when we went digital. Like, they just got that like old-timey vibe to it, and I think the filters do that. I think the frames do that as well. So that's kind of that's what we're going for. This is like a throwback camera. It's just a mini in the 2000s, the later 2000s, 2026 to be exact. I got very lucky to get this whole box. I heard these sold out like hotcakes. So again, let me see what happens.